How dare you try to tell me? How dare you try to tell me it's nothing to do with Imam Hussein and Ashura? How dare you tell me that every day is not Ashura and every land is not Karbala? So if Palestine is to be demoted as it burns for these 10 days as we mourn Hussein, then his supreme sacrifice counts for nothing that he gave on Karbala's plain. Don't try to impress me with your imama on your head, be it black or white. Don't try to impress me with your knowledge of what's wrong or what's right. For if I refuse to listen to your old sheikh, who doesn't connect me with to Hussein today, so by not mentioning Gaza in Muharram, how can you claim you follow what Hussein says? You make a mockery of the pulpit of the Prophet and of the Ahlul Bayt by not talking about the condition of the Muslims today and their state. Hussein didn't sacrifice so I can just glorify him for his acts alone. He sacrificed so we could learn from him and answer his call and atone. I'm tired of hearing Ali should have been the first caliph as you preach to the converted, picking up your check knowing full well the true message you have deserted. Why can't you open that mouth of yours to teach me how to stand up for the oppressed? Why can't you today's issues, problems and dilemmas explain and address? The world burns as does Gaza. The world burns as does Gaza in Palestine today. Right in front of your eyes you can see. Yet not even an not even a word of condemnation or reality. Instead, I listen to you choose the safe route, not upsetting. Instead, I listen to you to choose the safe route of not upsetting those who pay your fees, fill your majalis with historical point scoring against the unity of our society. Oh, please. These committees made up of the so-called educated, great and good of the Shia, they only care about their positions, their titles, and from the likes of us they don't want to hear. Maintain the status quo of how Muharram was commemorated back home in a land beyond yonder. This stagnation, this indignation, this capitulation, this cultural isolation doesn't even make them ponder. Well, that is what the community wants, so we can't change or innovate to your desires, they claim. Well, it's a good job Hussein didn't take this stand, otherwise Islam would have been finished in flames. Where's your leadership? Where's your guidance? Where's your basic understanding of our needs? You are not interested, you don't care, you couldn't give a damn about the Palestinians or oppressed, please. How many demos do you attend and shout your voice till your voice is a hoarse? Wishful thinking on my part, you don't even attend the Quds demo as a matter of course. No politics. What's Hussein got to do with politics? You bang on in your processions in Arba'in. The Hezbollah flag pains you because it means responsibility. It means we may have to die for our deen. You support those who go around calling the true ulama and believers mukassir and mukassireen. Shame on you, shame on you. Those who choose to clearly show allegiance to the enemies of the deen. Your refusal to ban the act of Zanjir and Tadbir shows your true colors. You are anti-Khomeini, anti-Khamenei, anti-Grand Ulama. You do Islam no favors. Your paymasters, your sheikhs who support this mentality of the sick, your hatred for the true lovers of the Ahlul Bayt is obvious. We are not thick. Hide you do the true message of Hussein and refuse to bring it to the masses. You're afraid of creating more Khomeinis, more Mutaharis and Sadrs in their masses. I will mourn for my master Hussein, the master of the Shaheeds, during the nights of Muharram till Ashura. I will write my poems of the pain he suffered watching his kith and kin being put to the slaughter. For sure, without doubt, there is no day like your day, O Hussein, wallahi. What befell you and your sister simply because you're the family of the Prophet of Zahra and Ali. But as my tears fall, I will call out, Labbaik ya Hussein, Labbaik ya Hussein from my heart. Death is better than a life of humiliation, so I fear from it from this world when we part. Death to Israel, and death to those who support this Yazid of today and of tomorrow. Those who follow Hussein show no fear, but instead smile as they face death and show no sorrow. So be it the downtrodden Gazan or the poor Hazara of Balochistan or the Rohingya of Burma, be them black or white, male or female, Muslim, Christian, Jew of faith or no other, my master Hussein has taught me to stand up for the oppressed, speak the truth and show no fear. This is the message we need to learn in Muharram, and this is the message we need to act on and hear. So recalling the courage of Abbas, the valor of Akbar, the sincerity of Qasim and the truth of Askar, I cry on your suffering, O Hussein. Your companions, your family sacrificed me, my mother and father. My condolences to our awaited Imam, whose true followers are amongst us today. So let's pledge in front of Allah, every day is Ashura, every land is Karbala.